coaches have been telling their teams that, hey, play your best, get the win tonight. We've been get over it, win or loss. We've got another one coming up in a couple of nights. Now they switch gears. Now it is one and done. We're in the playoffs, baby. The 4A playoffs, and 4A is wide open. Green Canyon is the #1 seed from Region 12, and they've got to be looked at as one of the favorites. 200 3-point shots on the season, one of the tops in 4A, and they're a team that can run and gun. They can defend, they can get to the hoop, but boy, can they do some damage from beyond the arc. When they are hitting, they're hitting at a pace of almost 10 per game, and when they're hitting at that pace, they're undefeated. If they score more than 69 points in a game, they're 17-0. They're 0-5 scoring less than that. So scoring will be a big deal for Green Canyon tonight as they take on the Stansbury Stallions. It's Green Canyon and Stansbury, the 4A first round playoffs on the Valley Channel.
At Ultra, we don't believe in limits, or telling runners they can't, or it's not possible. That's why we dared to make shoes with a foot-shaped toe box, and gave runners zero-drop technology so that runners could say goodbye to limits too. Ultra invites you to experience the difference everyone's talking about with zero risk. Love your run or send them back within 30 days, no questions asked. Get your pair today at ultrarunning.com. Ultra, zero limits.
Wendy's is saying thanks for making the Junior Bacon Cheeseburger America's #1 bacon cheeseburger by giving you more of what you love. Introducing Wendy's Giant Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. Double the beef, double the bacon, and now it comes in a giant meal for $5 with nuggets, fries, and a drink. There's absolutely nothing junior about it, except the price. Get Wendy's $5 Giant Junior Bacon Cheeseburger meal before it's gone.
Well, Coach, here we go. All that hard work, 22 games worth, and now it's one and done. You got a home game tonight. The students are already here. We're an hour and a half before the game. And tell me a little bit about the season. Fun team to watch. Tell me a little bit about the season, and then tell me how you switch gears getting into the playoffs.
Yeah, I've been doing this for a little while, and I'd put this right up there as one of the funnest seasons that I've been a part of, and it's a lot of credit to my guys. They are just a pleasure to coach, and they play so unselfishly. I got a bunch of guys that just want to win, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to win. And then, yeah, like you mentioned, our crowd, our students are just incredible. So they've made this experience for our team even more enjoyable than it was, being a good team that's won a lot of games. And so it's been a pretty fairy tale. Well, how's that saying go? It's just been awesome. As far as switching gears, yeah, it's a little bit different feeling now. You have one bad night and you're done, and so that does put a little bit different edge on your feelings going into a game. But we're excited. We like where we've put ourselves, where we're set up, and but yeah, it's these nights are big. They're important, and you feel the pressure a little bit.
Your team is interesting. I mean, you don't have many guys over 6'2", at least in the rotation regularly. Good shooters. They'll get up and down. Carter Barish gets a lot of run and a lot of pub. A lot of the games that we've seen, he hasn't had a big game. The other team's paying a lot of attention to him defensively. Dewey Panner's been the guy getting that, but also like Jorgensen last week, it seems like, okay, Barish might be the main piston in that engine, but it's not a one-cylinder, it's a six-cylinder.
Right, and Carter would be the first guy to say that. I know that's really cliche, but he knows that we're good because we have a lot of really good players. And you're right, he whether it's defensive scheme from other teams or him just missing shots, there have been multiple games where he hasn't had big numbers for us. He's always going to be really big for us on the floor, not always big numbers, and it's because we were able to surround him with like the Dewey Panthers, with the Kason Holbrooks, with the McKay Jorgensens, with the Nate Coreys, that just make us a really good team because there's so many threats and we have so many options.
What about Stansbury? You've already played him once this year. Do you expect to see anything different? You get him again. What do you want to do going in to get the win, and what do you expect to see from them?
Well, we think they're going to try to come in and really kind of muddy the game up and slow it down. They're a physical, gritty team that tries to disrupt you on their defensive end and take you out of your stuff. And so we've got to match that physicality. We've got to play through some contact because we're going to get some, and we've got to keep the pace of the game high. We want this game to be in the 70s or 80s, because if they slow us up and they make things really difficult in the half court, they're good enough that they can beat us. And so we really want to pick the tempo of the game up and play the game at our pace.
All right, Coach, good luck tonight and good luck the rest of the playoffs.
Thank you, we appreciate it.
Say the word base. Say the word mess.
Over the period of time, my hearing became worse and worse. Over the course of the years, I developed a hearing loss, and I would not be able to hear my employees talk to me sometimes. For Paul Davies and Cache Valley's integrity, his character, his background, his equipment, I would recommend him to anyone for a hearing aid specialist.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Mountain Star Cache Valley Hospital. Together, we're greater. Cache Valley Electric, a tradition of excellence since 1915. New Smile Dental, experience dental care. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you have been missing. Lynn's Audio and Video, Cache Valley Specialists. Mountain Valley Heating and Air Conditioning. Give us a call. You'll be glad you did. Herm's Inn, last chance for great food. Discount Tire and Automotive, so much more than a tire store. Four Seasons Apartments and Townhomes is your home. Planet Fitness of Logan, no intimidation and only $10 a month. Aspen Dental, get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 25 years.
Hello and welcome to Green Canyon High School in North Logan. Eric Olson along with you tonight as we are just a couple of minutes away from tip-off of the State 4A first round playoffs. The Green Canyon Wolves playing host to the Stansbury Stallions, the number 4 team out of Region 11. Stansbury comes in 6-6 in region play, 9-13 overall. They're 5-5 in their last 10, but they've lost 3 of their last 4. But it may not be all bad news for Stansbury. Those losses were by a combined 13 points, so they've been in each one of those games and had the chance to win each one of those games. For Green Canyon, one of the hottest teams around. They're number 1 in Region 12. They're 17-5 overall, 8-2 in region play. They've won 8 out of 9 games, 4 in a row. Their only loss in that span of winning 9 out of 9 games was a loss to Bear River, 84-68. Carter Barish is the big gun for this team, 19.8 points per game. He hits just about 3.5 three-pointers per game, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. But this team is exactly that, a team. If Barish is not having a great night, there's any number of players that can step up. Green Canyon has 3 players that average double figures and 1 that averages 9.95. Dewey Panther averages 6.6 a game. Okay, Jorgensen at 10.5. And then Holbrook 9.9. So they can certainly score the basketball. Here's a number for you, 200. That's the number of three-pointers made as a team by Green Canyon. That's 9 a game, 3rd in 4A. Bear River and Payson have more three-pointers total. Bear River's played 2 more games than Green Canyon. And across the way you can see it's a blackout here at Green Canyon tonight. Those students over there, that middle section, they've been here since about 5:30 this evening. The rest have filled in around them. And there's a lot of good student sections, a lot of good crowds in Cache Valley basketball. This one may be the best as they get the chant started. We'll hear plenty from the Green Canyon sixth man tonight. It's going to be a tall order for the Stansbury Stallions. These two teams met during the regular season. Green Canyon beat Stansbury 69-54 on the 18th of December. It was a big third quarter that really blew open a close game. Green Canyon won that third quarter 22-11. Carter Barish led all scorers with 23 points, 5 3-pointers for the senior. Holbrook had 13, Jorgensen had 9 for Stansbury. Jaden Jenkins had 13, and Peyton Thievenaut had 11. So this is the second meeting for these two teams here in the first round. And after this week, they head down to SUU and play the rest of the 4A playoffs all down at SUU.
A moment of silence is often a gesture of respect, particularly in mourning for those who have died
going to have a
recently as part of a tragic historic event. On Wednesday, February 20th, a member of our pack, Brendan Conrad, had an unfortunate death.
They're going to have a moment of silence for the missionary that just recently died in the Dominican Republic. He fell from a roof there. He was a graduate of Green Canyon High School, so a moment of silence for that, for him.
Thank you. Tonight our national anthem will be sung.
Thoughts out to his family. I hope his mom got to talk to him on Monday with those new rules. National anthem here at Green Canyon, and then we'll get into the starting lineups. Nice job on the national anthem. And we're just about ready to go here in North Logan.
Tonight our visiting teams from Stansbury High School, we'd like to welcome first to the floor.
Stansbury with a young team. Their starting lineup. Number 0, 5'11 junior, Jaden Jenkins. He'll be joined by number 5, another junior at 5'10", Peyton Thievenaut. Jet Richens is a senior. He wears number 10. He's 6'1". Paitia, just a sophomore at 6'2". Number 23 for Stansbury. And at 6'3", Jacob Spalding, the other senior, number 25, rounds out the starting 5 for the Stallions. The Stallions are coached by Joseph White. And the lights go down in North Logan.
And now your starting
is a sniper from the outside.
Starting number 3, 6'4" senior. His name's Spencer on the roster.
Dewey Panner is number 3. Dewey's a nickname he's had since he was a young kid. I was talking to him about it before the game. Spencer's his real name, but Dewey is what everybody knows him by.
He doesn't say much, but when he does, you better shut up and deal with it. Put your finger over your mouth and shush.
Kason Holbrook, double deuce. Also a senior. The only non-senior in that starting lineup for Green Canyon is number 21, McKay Jorgensen. And Nate Corey, 34, the senior, your third starter. Corey goes 6'2", Jorgensen 5'11", Panther 6'3", Barish 6'1". So size-wise, these two teams pretty evenly matched. Green Canyon scores 71 points per game. They give up 62. Last year they lost to Desert Hills in the first round by 2. Here's the number for you again, and as we get all the numbers out of the way. They average 71 points a game. When Green Canyon scores 69 points or more, they are 17-0. They score less than 69, they're 0-5. Stansbury wins the tap. Green Canyon's expecting the Stallions to slow it down and try to keep Green Canyon from really getting into their up and down offense. Richens to Jenkins in the corner. It's out of bounds. Looked like one of the Wolves tapped it, but they're saying no. It's out of bounds off Stansbury and a turnover. Green Canyon gets their first crack at the offensive end. Panther in the corner. Tries to throw it back to Corey. It's knocked out of bounds by Jenkins. They're playing a box and one against Barish defensively, at least on that possession. Barish goes for the steal and instead picks up the foul. We've seen so many different defenses thrown at Carter Barish. Mountain Crest last week, they just put a man right in his face. He wasn't looking for the ball. He was just face guarding Barish the entire game. Here comes the press from Green Canyon. Tia across the timeline with it. And they're doubling him up. Jenkins into the corner. 3 on the way from Theonon. Won't go. Here come the Wolves. Panther to the rim. Contact, no foul. Gets his own board and puts it back. And the chant of Dewey from the student body. Spalding looks down to Tia. He's well guarded, so he kicks it back out front to Jenkins. Richens handles. Jenkins against Jorgensen. Jenkins spins and backs it out, and then hands it off to Thevenot. Corey kind of lays off of Jenkins. Jenkins will take it to the paint. Leaves it short, rebounded by Panther. Wolves on the run. Barish pulls up from long range. Won't go, rebounded by Thevenot. And the Stallions trailing 2-0 after 2 minutes and 5 seconds of play. Come back to the other end and take the lead. Spalding with the long ball. 5:44 to play in the first period. 3-2 Stansbury. Panther, baseline drive, shut off. Nice catch by Corey. Holbrook back to Panther, his 3. Panther with 5 early points. It's 5-3 Green Canyon. Richens in the corner, Thievnot, he gets Barish in the air, and then Panther comes over and fouls. So Barish and Panther each with an early foul. We haven't even played 3 minutes of this first quarter, and Thievnot will go to the line. Thievnot averaging 16 points per game. He averages just right around 3 made three-pointers per game as well. He fired one up early that missed, but he hits both free throws, and we're tied at 5. Holbrook has the lane, kicks it out to Corey instead. Panther straight away. Left-hand layup is good. Dewey Panther with 7 out of the gates, and it's 7-5 Wolves. Spalding, as the defense gets back, has to kick it back out to Jenkins, and Richens gives it back to Spalding. In the middle, Jenkins goes to the line, and one. As Holbrook wonders what he did, the official said, you're bumping him with the body. Holbrook with his first foul. And Jenkins with a chance to put Stansberry back out front. Free throw rims out. Corey fights for the board and comes up with it. Panther in the corner. Back to Holbrook. Won't go. Rebounded by Stansberry. Thievnot with another board. Tia handles. Harris tries to take it away. Tia picks up his dribble. Thievnot 3 in the corner. Dials up 3 more. Thievnot's got 5. 10-7 Stansberry. 4 minutes to play in the first. Jorgensen had a great game against Mountain Crest. Misses there. Jorgensen averaging 10.5 per game. Stansberry slowing it down. Green Canyon wants a high-paced game. Stansberry, The longer you can hold the ball, the harder it is to guard. Ooh, down goes Holbrook. He took a pick in the back, hits the deck. And the bucket's good for Stansberry. They lead by 5. Holbrook trying to get 3 back. Corey with the rebound, he's fouled. Foul on Thievnot. That's the first foul on Stansberry. It comes with 3:22 to play in the first. Corey, the first Green Canyon player not named Panther to score, as he gets 1 of 2. Tia has a lane, lay it up and in. High Tia on the board. Corey, baseline jumper, too hard. He went up with that. I think he wanted to pass it. At first he had nobody, and then he shot it. Green Canyon trails by 6 in the early going in the first quarter. Spalding draws the double and kicks it back out to Richens. Barish tries to knock it away from Richens, who gives it up. 3-pointer on the way, rims out, and it's knocked out of bounds by Jenkins. I believe that was Spalding in the corner. He's already hit 1. 2.5 to play in the first quarter. 14-8. Stansberry, the number 4, leading the number 1 seed. In the early going, the 3-ball not falling for Green Canyon. They've hit 1. They average 10 made per game. Jorgensen kicks it out to Corey. His 3 from the corner. Good. You heard me. Corey's got 4. And it's a 3-point lead for Stansbury with 2 minutes to play. We're in the first quarter. Spalding's got running room. Pull-up jumper, good. Jacob Spalding with 7. Holbrook, right hand layup, good. 16-13 Stansbury. 90 seconds on the first quarter clock. Spalding fakes the 3, now looking for some help. Tia drives to his left, puts his shoulder into Corey. Corey's quick hands takes it away. Chance for Green Canyon to tie or pull within 1. Barish, splash! We're tied at 16 with 1:05 to play in the first period. Richens back into Tia. Jenkins spins off, runs over Corey, charge. That's only the second turnover for Stansbury and only the second foul. Green Canyon with only 3 fouls of their own, so the officials letting them play here in North Logan tonight. 50 seconds in the first quarter clock. Jorgensen spins all the way around, puts it up off the rim, rebounded by Spalding. Jorgensen kind of got caught with nowhere to go, so he had to just fire it up at the rim. Tied at 16, 30 seconds left in the quarter. Jorgensen goes for the steal, can't come up with it. Corey does. Corey's got Holbrook, takes it himself. Corey with 6. Green Canyon back out front by a deuce. Stansbury looking for the final shot of the quarter, trailing 18-16. 5 seconds. Thievenock. Richens, his first shot of the quarter is short, and Barish pulls down the board. Good first quarter here in North Logan. Stansbury down by 2, 18-16 to Green Canyon. You're watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel.
Tell me something, and I'd say, huh? And then they tell me again, and I'd say, huh? And they'd say, never mind. And so I called and made an appointment.
Say the word pass.
He's a PhD, and I know what it takes to get a PhD.
Say the word red.
It was like night and day. And then the hearing test was the thing that I thought, wow, he really knows what he's doing. I would recommend Dr. Daines to anybody, everybody.
Back at Green Canyon, 18-16, as we get ready to start the second quarter. An entertaining first period. Jacob Spalding led the way for Stansbury with 7. Dewey Panther had 7 for Green Canyon. Nate Corey with 6 for the Wolves. 5 points for Peyton Thievenock. Green Canyon, or for Stansbury, pardon me. Stansbury making a long drive up in the Tooele Valley out there through rush hour traffic in northern Davis County. I'm so sorry. So I was talked to a couple of their players. They said, it's about a 2.5 hour bus ride. Nothing more comfortable than a school bus. Panther in the lane and 1. Spalding picks up his first. Panther always plays well when the TV cameras are rolling. Always seems to have a good game when we're covering. Misses the free throw, rebounded by Richens. 20-16, Green Canyon with the early lead, and a foul out front. And a call out on Jorgensen. Jorgensen with his first, 4th team foul. Richens will sit. He's replaced by Crew Huxford. 6'4". He's a 6-foot sophomore. He's got the ball. Huxford off to Thievenaut, back to Huxford. Again, Stansbury wanting to keep the pace deliberate tonight. Here's a turnover. Third one for Stansbury. Pass knocked out of bounds. They were looking for Panther in the corner. Green Canyon has yet to turn the ball over. Here comes Jacob Lundeen. Corey will take a seat. Nate Corey with 6 points in the first period. As Holbrook takes the inbounds pass. Panther fires a long one. Panther with 12 as Barish starts the second quarter sitting on the bench. Jackson Shank playing for him. There's a 10-second call. Huxford didn't get across the timeline. Back-to-back turnovers by the Stallions. Spalding comes back in. Huxford sits. Paitia will also sit. Peyton Gaillard in the ball game, number 33, 6'3" forward, junior for Stansbury. As Stansbury finds himself down 23-16, make it 26-16. Dewey, Panther, always like silk out there. Thievenaut, 3 off the bounce, won't go. Rebound fought for, tied up, it's Green Canyon basketball. Wait, we got a foul. No, did they not change? I'm looking at the arrow was pointing Green Canyon's way. They must not have changed it at the quarter break. The official was right on top of that. He knew it. So Stansbury gets the ball back, trailing by 10. An 8-0 run to start this second quarter for Green Canyon. Jenkins was off balance. He threw it up at the hoop, hoping to get a call, didn't get it, and then he fouls on the rebound. That's his second. But keep an eye on that one. Jenkins averaging 9 a game as Holbrook sits down and Barish replaces him. Jorgensen, Johnny on the spot, and that one knocked away. Panther. Oh, if he would have thrown that one up, that would have been the heat check of the century. As it is, he goes to the rim, misses from the left side. Gaillard, cross-court pass that's volleyballed back and forth until Jenkins finally comes up with it between the circles. He works on Jorgensen before he hands off. Barish got a hand on that one. Oh, taken right back, and a turnover for Green Canyon. And a foul by Lundeen. 5 turnovers for Stansbury. That's the first for Green Canyon. Five team fouls for Green Canyon, 4 for Stansbury. Timeout Stansbury. Coach White wants to rally his troops a little bit. It was 18-16. Green Canyon to start the quarter. It's an 8-0 run for the Wolves in less than 3 minutes here to open up a 26-16 lead. Reminiscent of the last time these two teams played, but it was a big third quarter. Stansbury actually led that one after one, and it was about a 4-point game at the half, if I remember right. And Green Canyon blew open the game in the third, winning that third quarter 22-11. Win over Stansbury for Green Canyon in December was their lowest scoring winning score, if you get what I'm saying. They scored 69 points in that game. The other 16 games they won, they've scored more than that. They do have a couple of common opponents. Bear River is kryptonite to both of these teams. The Bears beat Stansbury 67-39 in the second or third game of the season. And Green Canyon lost to Bear River twice this year. Stansbury was in the playoffs last year. They lost to Salem Hills 60-48 in the first round. So both these teams out in the first round last year. Green Canyon, a lot more experience in Stansbury. They've got a lot of young kids. Jenkins was not to be denied. Stansbury finally on the board here in the second. Here's a turnover. Jorgensen's pass was tipped away. It's an 8-point game. Stansbury looking to cut into that lead as they speed up the pace a little bit. Jumper won't go, but a foul is going to be called on Shank. So with 4:42 to play in the first half, the number to watch is 6. That's how many team fouls Green Canyon has. One more, and Stansbury is shooting free throws the rest of the half. Thevenot's the only Stallion to shoot free throws tonight. He's 3 for 3 as Shank takes a seat. Green Canyon as a team is 1 of 3 from the free throw line. As Thevenot hits both. He has 7 points. 26-20, Green Canyon. Holbrook loses it, somehow gets it back, and finds Jorgensen. Holbrook fakes the 3, gets Jenkins off his feet, and Jenkins just picked up number 3. So he's going to take a 9-point scoring average, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal average to the bench. Jenkins sits down with 4 points. Paitia coming into the ball game for Stansbury to replace Jenkins. Stansbury in a man now as they body up Barish a little too much. I think that was Richens. And it is Richens with his first. Lundeen takes a seat. Panther back into the ball game. He leads all scorers with 15. Stansbury started this game in a box and 1 against Barish. Now they're in a man defense. Straightaway 3 is way off the mark by Jorgensen. And Stansbury with a chance to cut into the 6-point deficit. Tia loses it, and he's bailed out with a foul at midcourt. Somebody reaching in. Was it Panther? Or was it Jorgensen? It's Jorgensen. That's his second. So here's those free throws we were talking about. Stansbury with a chance for points with the clock stopped. Stansbury has a team perfect from the line here in the first half, 5 for 5. Now 6 of 6. Tia has 4 points. And it's 26-22 lead. Barish bumped on the way down, no foul. And Richens is out in front. Panther makes him readjust on his shot, but Thevenot has a good look at it. 10 for Thevenot. 26-25 Green Canyon. They led by 10 a moment ago, and that stops a 9-0 run. Holbrook, he has 4. 28-25. Tia splits 2 defenders, and he's fouled. It's going to go against Nate Corey, his first. And Green Canyon showing some signs of being a little bit frustrated by how this game's being officiated tonight. It's being officiated pretty tightly here in this second period, but there's been a lot more contact in the second period. They let them play in that first one. It's gotten a little more physical here in the second one. I think the officials see that and they're trying to rein that in a little bit. Tia makes both. 8 for 8 from the line for Stansbury. They're back to within one, 28-27, 3:15 to play in the first half. Panther, 15 points to lead all scores, gets to the rim, he's bumped, no foul. Shot goes short, and Stansbury with a chance to take the lead. Here's a three on the way, won't go. Long rebound, Panther hits the deck, somehow comes up with a basketball. And then Corey is blasted by Jet Richens. And Richens picks up the foul, that's his second. Richens was coming hard after the ball and just ran right into Corey. Richens saying, hey, he put an elbow in my throat. But you can't just come in there like, well, a Jet and plow through a player. Even if you didn't mean to, that's almost always going to be a foul on the player doing the plowing. Corey's free throw, no good. Rebounded by Schenk. Corey, three-pointer, won't go. Tia with a nice block out. And Richens brings it across. Tia down low. Defense slow to get there, and he misses. Schenk tips it out to Panther. Panther, three. Nope, sat on the bench, lost his mojo. Holbrook with the board. Panther, let's try it again from here. Look good's not good. Carter Barish only has 3 points in this game. He averages 20 per game. But he's only taken, I think he's only taken 2 shots. He's made 1. Stansbury just trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Barish knocks it away, turnover. Panther kicks it back. You could hear Barish go, Dewey. And Barish wide right. Barish was the trailer on it. Tia runs into Barish. Holbrook steals it away. Barish one-on-one against Thevenot. He leaves it short. Out of bounds, Stansbury ball. Corey tried with the rebound, and another one of the Stansbury players was there as well to knock it away. And a couple of good looks for Green Canyon go by the wayside with 1:32 to play in the first half. Green Canyon leading 28-27. Spalding steps inside the three-point line and misses. Rebounded by Schenk. Green Canyon led by 10 at one point. Now they lead by 1. Barish looking for his shot. Fadeaway jumper, not a great shot. Physical defense by Stansbury. In the corner, 3 on the way, won't go. Panther knocks it away, and Holbrook comes up with it. 50 seconds to play in a 1-point ball game in the first half. Panther, 3 ball. His 4th 3 of the game, and don't look now, but that's 6 3-pointers in the first half for Green Canyon. Tia pinched up against the sideline, and a foul called. As Barish falls down, they're going to call it on Barish. He fell down, kind of stumbled into Tia. Tia's going to go to the line, where he's 4 of 4. Pai Tia has 6 points, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Cale Vorwaller, number 41, comes into the ball game for Stansbury. Tia, 1-1. He's perfect from the line. That's 5 in a row for Tia. Tia finally misses one. 25 seconds to play in the half. 31-28 Green Canyon. Coach McClure says 1. We got one shot. Holbrook, spin move, layup. Holbrook with 6, and that's the half. No, they're gonna, I think we got a turnover before the time was out. Let's see. Nope, they're gonna say no more time on the clock. 33-28 as we head to the half. Green Canyon in a tight one against Stansbury. You're watching the 4A state playoffs on the Valley Channel.
My older brother thought he could do a 360. Yeah, he got maybe a 60 before his face plant. We went to the emergency room and Dad told us to behave because we probably would have to wait a long time. But they brought us right back here, and the doctor used x-ray vision to see what the big dummy wrote.
ER specialists at every one of our 8-star hospitals are dedicated to seeing you fast. Mountain Star Hospitals. Look for the star.
Gonna post this on Instagram.
Bring back what you've been missing. Bring back Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology.
Dr. Daines, obviously we're always looking for ways that we can bring back what we've lost. In hearing, that's particularly important so you don't drive people wild with frustration, and technology going hand in hand with your hearing aids. You've got something fabulous just come in, haven't you? Bluetooth.
Yep. Bluetooth has been in hearing aids for a long time, but there's something new. Manufacturers come out with a new product that makes it very simple. We used to have to either take our phone out and talk into our phone, but the hearing aid would come into both of our ears, but now you don't even have to take your phone out of your pocket. When your phone rings, you push a button on the hearing aid and start talking.
What? This is a new innovation, I'm sure.
It is. We've been trying to do it for a long time, and this company just barely figured out how to do it, and it's been very good.
Right, so you love it because you've tried it out, haven't you?
Yes, I wear it. I enjoy it.
Yeah. Don't even have to take your phone out of your pocket, out of your bag, out of anywhere. The phone rings, hit the button, and then you're talking.
Yes, and you can be sitting on your couch watching TV. Your phone can be across the room, and push the button and it answers it, and you just start talking.
Wow. You just can't even believe the innovations, can you, in technology these days?
It's really amazing. And there's a TV connector that connects to your TV, so you can be streaming directly from your TV right into both ears. You can have the TV volume set at what you like it, and everybody else in the room can have it where they like it.
Wow, that would be fantastic, right?
And then your phone rings and you push the button and answer the phone.
All this from the comfort of your own couch. Bluetooth technology, of course, been around, like you say, for a while, but you've just got this in. Are you going to start recommending this to people?
I am. Yeah. In fact, I've probably put on 5 or 6 people already, and they love it.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, well, we can't ask for more than that. So if you're thinking that you'd like to get right up to date with the technology available in your hearing aid, come on down here to Cache Valley Hearing and talk to Dr. Daines. He'd love to help you. Tell us where we are, Dr. Daines, and how people can get hold of you.
We're 485 North Main, right across from the New Zions Bank, and our phone number is 753-4327.
Okay, just out there as far as technology, and it just sounds great. If I ever need a hearing aid, this is the kind that I'm getting. Thanks, Dr. Daines.
Bring back what you've been missing. Bring back Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology.
person. Some people know me as Mickey, some know me as Kim. Cool people know me as Mick. I'm the lab manager here at Cache Valley Hospital. Clinical laboratory science is that part of healthcare where we analyze blood and other body fluids for disease processes and share that information with the clinician so that he knows how to counteract issues and get you on the road to recovery. I'm a clinical laboratory scientist, which means I have a Bachelor of Science degree in clinical laboratory science. I also have a master's degree in business administration. And I'm a registered medical technologist with the American Society of Clinical Pathologists. This is our chemistry section here. We have 2 chemistry analyzers that do the majority of the chemistry testing. We have another analyzer that's behind me here that does some of our specialized chemistry testing. Over here is our hematology analyzer that measures the cells in the blood, lets us know if you have enough blood or need a transfusion to make you feel better. We can tell if there's an infection going on in somewhere in your body. And over here we have a coagulation instrument that tests your clotting factors. And that's important to know in case you've ever had a blood clot and you're on medication that slows down the clotting process in your blood. So the physician needs to know those results so that he can manage your medications for that. I've made a lot of friends over the course of my career, and also discovering, you know, the mystery of what's going on, what makes somebody ill, what's going on with them. It's mostly like being a detective and doing the work that figures out what's going wrong. If you love science, you love looking at blood cells and microorganisms in a microscope, the science of this is really what turns me on about it. It's something that I've always enjoyed, looking in a microscope and seeing what's there. I started working here at Cache Valley Hospital back in 2000 when it was known at that time as Cache Valley Specialty Hospital. It's been an awesome experience working for them. They know what they're doing. They have almost 200 hospitals around the world, and so they understand what needs to be done in order to provide quality health care to people every time they come through our doors. I'm probably outnumbered at least 4 to 1 by the women that work in this profession, and it's good because women are very intelligent and bring a lot to the workplace here, and they especially keep me on my toes. If you're interested in pursuing laboratory science as a career, some of the things that you would need to do to prepare, for instance, if you're in junior high or high school, start really enjoying your science classes. Find a way.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Mountain Star Cache Valley Hospital. Together, we're greater. Cache Valley Electric, a tradition of excellence since 1915. New Smile Dental, experience dental care. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you have been missing. Lynn's Audio and Video, Cache Valley Specialists. Mountain Valley Heating and Air Conditioning. Give us a call. You'll be glad you did. Herm's Inn, last chance for great food. Discount Tire and Automotive, so much more than a tire store. Four Seasons Apartments and Townhomes is your home. Planet Fitness of Logan, no intimidation and only $10 a month. Aspen Dental, get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 25 years.
Back at Green Canyon High School, Eric Olson along with you tonight in the first round of the State 4A basketball boys playoffs as Green Canyon leads Stansbury 33-28. Very entertaining first quarter. That second quarter looked like the game was going to get out of control for Stansbury. It was an 8-0 run right out of the gates in that second quarter for Green Canyon. They found themselves up 26-16, but then in the last, well, about the last half of that second quarter, Green Canyon only scored 7 more points for the rest of that quarter. And 12 points were scored by Stansbury, and it's been a ball game since then. It's a 5-point lead right now for Green Canyon. Stansbury was led by Peyton Thievenot, who had 10 points, 7 apiece for Tia Paitia and Jacob Spalding, 4 for Jaden Jenkins, who had to sit with foul trouble. And that's it as far as scoring for Stansbury. And only 4 players scored for Green Canyon. Carter Barish with only 3 points. As we take a look at the radio crew down there, Craig Hislop, he's a legend in Cache Valley broadcasting. He's done the Aggies for years and done high school sports as well. So all the big names are here tonight. Barish with 3. Dewey Panter leads all scorers with 18 of his team's 33 points. Jorgensen didn't score. Holbrook and Corey with 6 apiece. Lundeen and Shank played and did not score. So Panter's going to need some help. Carter Barish, it was interesting the defense they were playing on him late in that quarter. They brought Caden Taylor off the bench to Stansbury, and he was just pretty much face guarding Barish and just yelling ball, 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 ball in his ear. And you could tell Barish wasn't too thrilled with that. Holbrook gets free. They're paying a lot of attention to Barish, and they're trying so hard to take him out of the game that it is leaving a lot of shots for other players. Double clutch shot won't go on the baseline for Thievenot. Rebounded by Corey. Corner, Holbrook to the rim. Won't go, he hits the deck, and it's rebounded out of there by Stansbury. Spalding, pull up, got it. Spalding with the triple, 35-31, Green Canyon. Holbrook had Jorgensen on the roll, didn't give it to him. Man defense by Stansbury. To the rim goes Jorgensen. He hits the deck. No foul called. The home crowd grumbling about that one. Free underneath is Jenkins. Jenkins with 6. It's a 2-point ball game. 35-32. Corey gets Tia in the air and converts. Corey with 8. Here comes some pressure from Green Canyon. Pull up by Spalding. Got it. Spalding's having a good game. He's got 12. 37-35. Green Canyon. Corey short. Stansbury with a chance to tie or take the lead with 6 minutes to play in the third. Tia doesn't take the elbow jumper. Now Richens directs traffic and finds Jenkins. Jenkins and Richens are going to play catch. They finally let Tia in on the game for a second. There's There's a near steal, and Thievenaut's wide open for three. His foot was on the line. It would have been a two. He missed it. Good job by Stansbury. They just couldn't convert. Here comes Holbrook. Bounce pass is taken away. Third turnover for Green Canyon. Here comes the trap. Spalding in the corner. Misses. Rebound Thievenaut on the far side. He steps right into Corey, who fouls him. Nate Corey picks up his second. 5 minutes to play in the third period, 37-35 Green Canyon. And Stansbury with a chance to tie this ball game. Thievenaut hits the free throw. He's 5 of 5 from the line. 11 free throws for Stansbury, 3 for Green Canyon. Thievenaut hits them both and we're tied. Stansbury all the way back from 10 down. And we've got a new ball game with 4:50 to play in the third quarter. Panther. He was hacked. No foul call right across the face. He didn't complain, but he looked at the official. They're letting him play in the second half. Jet Richens looking for the lead. Can't get it. Here's Panther. Cross-court pass to Holbrook. Corey's three on the way. Nate Corey with 11. Timeout. Green Canyon. A 30-second timeout. A 40-37 Green Canyon lead. After Stansbury had come back to tie it at 37. Stansbury couldn't get back out front. Stansbury's getting to the line. They're living at the free throw line tonight, and they are making the most of it. 12 free throws. They're 11 of 12 from the free throw line tonight. Green Canyon is 1 of 3. You almost expect that with Green Canyon, where they shoot so many outside shots, but here in this third quarter especially, they've been trying to get to the basket, and there's been a lot of contact, and they're letting them play. It's not like Stansbury's getting all the calls and Green Canyon's not getting any. There's been one foul here in this second half. It was on Green Canyon, and it was a pretty obvious call. So Green Canyon's trying to force the issue, see if they can't get to the line. They haven't been able to find their way there yet. Now it's up to them to adjust. Carter Barish has not been a factor in this ball game. Dewey Panther has. Nate Corey is in double figures as well. Spalding with the push off, and he puts it up and in. Spalding with 14. He's got 7 here in this third quarter. He's playing a nice ball game. He cleared out a little bit to make himself some room, and then went up hard and scored. Panther. Panther has 20. Huxford's back into the ball game now. This pass is tipped. Tia has it knocked away, and Huxford, Johnny on the spot. Corey makes a break on that one, knocks it out of bounds. Stansbury ball. The possession arrow also belongs to the Stallions. Stansbury with 7 turnovers, 3 for Green Canyon. Both teams have done a good job of taking care of the basketball. 3.5 to play in the third quarter. Green Canyon by 3. Stansbury taking their time. Tia whips one into the corner to Thievenaut. And Thievenaut can't handle it. And there's turnover number 8 for the Stallions. Green Canyon with a chance to extend a 3-point lead. 6 3-pointers in the first half. Panther off his foot and out of bounds. No, they give it back to Green Canyon. Green Canyon averaging nearly 10 threes a game, 10 made threes a game. They've got 6 in the first half. They haven't hit one here in the second. Check that. Nate Corey hit one, so they've got 7. missed a golden opportunity a moment ago. Spalding kicks it back to Richens. Green Canyon trying to get in that trap. Stansbury has designed their offense well to try to control that trap the best they can, and they've done a good job of it tonight. Here's Jorgensen, it's blocked by Tia. Stansbury is not going to let Green Canyon run away and hide with this one. Richens, wide open, set shot for the three, won't go. Rebound, Spalding puts it back. 9 in the quarter and 16 for the game for Spalding. 1 point Green Canyon lead with 2 minutes to play in the quarter. Panther against Richmond, duck under and hit. Richens was pinned deep and Panther has 22. 44-41 Green Canyon. Spalding, three, got it! Jacob Spalding is red hot. He's got 12 in the quarter, 19 for the game. They're getting the ball high post against that trap. As down goes Barish, no foul call, he throws it at the rim. Stansbury with a chance at the lead. Three on the way, good! And Thievenot turns around and has something to say to Dewey Panther. 15 for Thievenot, 47-44. Jorgensen has it knocked away. He has a guy down around his feet, so he's tripped up, so he has to throw it at the rim. Panther gets it back to Corey. And Corey converts. 7 for Corey in the quarter, 13 in the game. 1 point, Stansbury lead. Thievenot, three free throws coming. Corey was late on the closeout. He got his hand on Thievenot's wrist and Thievenot hit the deck just to make sure he got the call, and he did. Two fouls on Green Canyon in this quarter, no fouls on Stansbury, and it's been a physical quarter. Thievenot hits the first. In fact, Green Canyon with 3 free throws the whole game. This is 13, 14, and 15. I mean, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 15 coming up for Stansbury. All 3 for Thievenot. He's got 18. 50-46, Stansbury. They had an early lead in this ball game, and Green Canyon came back, and they have led since the first quarter. It was 18-16 at the end of 1. Green Canyon. Stansbury has overcome a 10-point deficit. They now lead by 4. 10 seconds to play in the third. Holbrook, stop and go in the corner. Jorgensen, 3. Won't go. Rebound at the buzzer by Stansbury. And the Stallions are 8 minutes away from a huge first round upset. 50-46 at Green Canyon. Stansbury with the lead.
You're so adorable. I'm taking you home.
The world judges. We don't. Planet Fitness. Be free.
We're back at Green Canyon, 50-48. Stansbury with the lead, 50-46. Reading is hard, 50-46 is the score here. Stansbury with the 4-point lead. And they will get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Green Canyon in a little bit of trouble, 13 points. And the natives are restless here at Green Canyon. A lot of talk in the timeout. A lot of grumbling around about how physical this game is at Green Canyon, yet Green Canyon can't get to the free throw line. 15 free throws for Stansbury tonight. They've hit 14 of them. Green Canyon is 1 of 3. They haven't shot one in this half. Stansbury hasn't been called for a foul in this half. Green Canyon's only been called for 2. Green Canyon just needs to know that it's going to be physical. You got to play with it. Stansbury's done a good job of figuring that out. Block by Holbrook. Barish takes it away. See if Barish tries to assert himself. Barish spins into the lane, scoop it up and in. Barish with 5. They need him, the senior. He doesn't have a problem with putting the team first, but they need him to put himself first now. Here's Taylor. Nobody stopped him. He gets right to the rim with a 2. Barish, pull up 3. Wide to the left. Taylor with the rebound. Thievnot, pull up from the elbow, won't go. Rebound, Panther. Panther all the way to the rim. Panther with 24. 2-point ball game. Stansbury with the lead. Coach White tells him to slow it down. Taylor working against Panther. He's been in the key a long time. They didn't call him for it. Jorgensen gets the steal from Richens. Jorgensen lay it up with tie. Jorgensen's first points of the ball game. 52 all. Jenkins got it, the 3. 4 3-pointers here in the second half by Stansbury, and Barish will go to the line after the foul. 7 3-pointers on the game for Stansbury. I think they've matched Green Canyon. They have. 55-52 Stansbury. Barish at the line for 2. That's the first foul of the second half on Stansbury. It comes with 6:01 to play in the ball game, as Barish is trying to take over this game. Official having a little chat there with Richens. Barish hits them both. (55-54). Stansbury. Jenkins works on Jorgensen. There's a bump and a foul out front. Gonna call that on Jorgensen. That's his 3rd. He's the only one with foul trouble for Green Canyon. Jenkins the only one in foul trouble for Stansbury. Both of them have 3. Jorgensen went for the steal. Stansbury keeps possession though. Running the weave. Here comes Jenkins. Down the lane. He draws the foul and 1. Quick whistle. And Jenkins is going to the line. 11 for Jenkins. Had to sit a lot in that first half with foul trouble. Looking to give his team a 4-point lead again. Missed it short. Panther. Spins against Thievnot. Can't finish. Panther fights for the rebound. Taylor, no. Jenkins, yeah, Taylor comes up with it. Jenkins with it now. Dribbles out of trouble. Turnover. Spalding had to go to the sideline to get it. He came down out of bounds. 10th turnover for Stansbury. 3-point Stallions lead. Time is on the side of Stansbury, but there's still a lot of time left in this fourth quarter. 5:16. Green Canyon is 0-5 when they've scored less than 69 points this season. Holbrook has it knocked away and a foul call. They're going to call it on Jenkins. If it is, that's 4. It is, that's his 4th. That's the 2nd team foul. Free throw up and good for Holbrook. The Guys in Stripes have let him play here in this second half. There was only 1 foul called in that 3rd quarter. There's been 5 called in 3 minutes here in this one. Miss, and Taylor with the board. He's come off the bench to give Coach White some good minutes. 57-55, Stansbury. Tia down low to Taylor. Taylor, pump fake, put it in. Panther, hard to the rack. Taylor with the foul. Taylor, the junior. Oh, they're going to call it on Paitia. It's his first foul. Dewey Panner leaves it short. Panner is 0 for 2 from the free throw line. He's got 24 points. Panner 1 of 2. Timeout. Green Canyon. They trail by 3, 59-56. 4A is just so wide open. There's not really one dominant team. A lot of people point to Juan Diego as maybe being the dominant team because they're undefeated. They have 1 loss on the season. And on paper, that looks pretty dominant. There's a lot of people that would say their region is a little bit weak. But you never really know that until you get into the playoffs. A lot of people say that this region is really tough. Juan Diego, though, they are a perennial powerhouse. They've been to the title game. I can't remember if it's 2 or 3 years in a row now. They've yet to break through and win that title game. But they're getting really nervous here in North Logan. As Green Canyon they had one 8-0 run in the second quarter where they looked like they were going to blow this game open. And Stansbury, though, has come in with a great game plan, and they've executed it very well. They got down by 10. They've led now, though, by as many as 4 late. And here's Tia, wide open. He misses. The play run to perfection. They just didn't make the shot. Holbrook back to Jorgensen, who's been quiet tonight. Jorgensen with the drive, lay it up and in. He's got 4 all here in the fourth quarter. Midway through the fourth quarter, it's a 1-point game, 59-58. Stansbury hanging on. Turnover, Green Canyon with the pressure. Don't know where Richens was going with that one. Barish, is he popping in his eye? Yes, he is. Misses, Panther chasing down the board. Taylor jumps into him. Ooh, gotta make sure Panther's okay. He went down weird. He had his leg caught under him. Taylor just kind of threw himself into Panner's body, trying to just knock the ball away from Panner, and Panner's holding his back. He's a little bit slow to get up, but he is up. Taylor with his first foul. He'll be side out right in front of the Green Canyon band. The possession arrow favors Green Canyon. There's 4 team fouls apiece. And now the guys in stripes, Coach White was talking to the scorers table. The official scorer was talking to the officials, and now they're bringing the officials over for a conference about something. Coach White, you can see him there at the scorers table. He's wondering about something. Sure what they were talking about there, but it results in a 30-second timeout for for Stansbury. It's a 59-58 ball game. There's 3:43 to play. Stansbury with the lead. They led 50-46 to start this fourth quarter after trailing 33-28 at the half. Last time these two teams played, it was a close game in the first half. Green Canyon, as I've mentioned before, had a 22-11 third quarter to blow the game open. Well, this time it was Stansbury. They had a 22-13 third quarter. Ooh, scary. And we'll see if the Stallions can hang on and pull the upset, or if Green Canyon will get a chance to play at SUU next Thursday. Barish will inbounds. Richens in his face. Jorgensen to Holbrook. Oh, Panner rolled off the screen, and the bounce pass was out of his reach. Turnover number 5 for Green Canyon. Richens across the timeline. Kicks it back to Thievenow. Richens to Tia. Tia fouled, and he'll go to the line. The way they've spread the floor, the Stallions have spread the floor, they've spread out the Green Canyon defense, and then they get them in a scramble, and they find the right man, and then Green Canyon's been late. And here's another and one opportunity for Stansbury. Tia's perfect, nearly perfect from the line. He's missed 2 now. Torrey takes it away. Barish leans into a 3, misses. Panter, he misses. Barish with the rebound, put it back up and in. Barish was trying to get the foul. 61-60, no foul on the three-point play, three-point shot. So Barish puts it in from close range. Jenkins leaning in against Panter, miss. Corey with the big board. Green Canyon with a chance for the lead. Jorgensen. Holbrook. Down goes Spalding. Bucket, no. They say it's on the ground. Spalding stepped out, tried to take the charge. They called a foul instead on Jacob Spalding. That's his first, 19 points for Spalding. He was huge in that third quarter. Panter on the inbounds play, works against Tia. Panter to the line. Tia picks up his second. Dewey Panter with a chance to give Green Canyon the lead back. Panter with 26. 2:33 to play in the ball game. We're tied at 61. Green Canyon leads. Turnover. Richens tried to find Thievenaut diving to the basket, and Richens just threw it out of his reach. 12th turnover for Stansbury. 2:20 to play in the game. Green Canyon by 1. Holbrook, scoop it up, scoop it in. Holbrook with 11. 3-point lead. Nice little cut to the bucket by Thievenaut. He's got 20. 1-point game. Barish spins to his right. Down he goes. Jenkins comes up with it. Barish is slow to get up. Jenkins traveled. Oh, timeout first. And you can hear the Green Canyon crowd. Was right in front of us. Coach White of Stansbury stood up to call timeout just as his player was taking a hop with the ball. And Coach McClure's taking this timeout on his end to talk to one of the officials. They're wondering why Carter Barish ends up on the floor on his head and why he's not at the line. Green Canyon has shot 8 free throws this quarter to Stansbury's 1. So they're doing all right in that category. A 1-point game with 1:35 to play. Barish has 9 points. He averages 19. They're not going to defend the inbounds passer. They want to try to double up. But Richens gets it inbounds. A lot of noise. A lot of contact. Nothing called on the first one. And then on the rebound, Thievenaut puts it in and a foul. Goes against Jorgensen, his 4th. Thievenaut's got 22. And Stansbury leads by a bucket. Thievenaut with 23. Foul on Panthers. He starts the drive, 1-and-1. And you saw Barish, you could see Barish on there. He was standing out near midcourt. He was just drawing a defender with him. They were going to try and spread it out, let Panter go to work. For Jenkins, that's 5. That's a big loss for Stansbury. Jenkins has 11 points. He's handled the ball well. He's rebounded well. He's just a junior. He was impressive tonight. Panter, front end, got it. Panter with a second, ties it up. Dewey Panter with 29. There's a turnover in the backcourt. Oh my, 13th giveaway of the game for Stansbury. Green Canyon with a chance for the lead with 1:04 to play in the game. Barish again just backs out near midcourt. Takes the defender with him. Jorgensen holds. 45 seconds. Jorgensen, lane opens for him. Lay it up. Got it! Jorgensen with 6. And he gives Green Canyon the lead with 38 ticks on the clock here in North Logan. We've been talking about the numbers all night. The number 69, that's the magic number for Green Canyon. 17-0 when scoring 69 or more points. They're sitting at 68 right now. They've scored 22 points in this fourth quarter. They've outscored Stansbury 22-16. Stansbury led by 4 going into the quarter. Great game plan by Coach White and great execution almost the entire game by Stansbury, but they've turned it over a lot. Even with all those turnovers, they're only down by 2. Thievena is in the ball game. He's got 3 3-pointers. Jenkins is sitting. He's fouled out. Spalding has a couple of 3-pointers. He's actually got 3 3-pointers, and he hasn't scored here in the fourth. Green Canyon looks at the defense, or excuse me, Stansbury looks at the defense and calls timeout. Been looking for some of the other scores in the state playoffs. Haven't seen any come across. The only one we've gotten is Dixie beat Lehigh 66-50. Canyon View's at Orem, Hurricanes at Payson, Hurricane is at Payson. Logan's at Bonneville, Salem Hills at Pineview, Tooele at Bear River, and one that I think could be an upset special, Skyview at Juan Diego. Skyview boasts 4A's leading scorer, and he's the number 4 scorer in the entire state in all classifications. Mason Falsliff, Sam Phipps can put the ball in the bucket. And I think Skyview is due for a big game. So if there's going to be an upset tonight, I would pick that one. This one could very well be, and I would not have picked this one if I'm being completely honest. 68-66. Green Canyon. 35 seconds to play in the game. Galliard, it goes off the fingers of one of the Stallions. Green Canyon basketball. Stansbury's going to have to foul. Panther standing all alone in the backcourt. He's all alone, they don't see him. Barish gives it off to Corey. Corey's finally fouled with 14.9. We talk so much about Barish and how he can score. He hasn't done it here tonight. I've talked to the coaches about him, and they can't get over about how unselfish he is. Teams gear their defenses toward him. He'll do what it takes as long as the team wins. He asserted himself in this fourth quarter. He's got 6 points of his 9 in the fourth. He really hasn't been part of the offense since he got knocked down and hit his head on the floor, but he's out there still. Nate Corey with the first free throw. Makes it a 3-point game. One more. He misses. Corey's got 14. Stansbury can tie it up with a 3-pointer. Steal by Corey. For much of this game, it looked like they were going to get the upset, but Green Canyon makes some plays down the stretch, and they escape onto the next round, 69-66, and that'll do it for us. The game of the week comes back next August with football. Thanks for joining us all season long. We'll see you next time on the Valley Channel.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Mountain Star Cache Valley Hospital. Together, we're greater. Cache Valley Electric, a tradition of excellence since 1915. New Smile Dental, experience dental care. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you've been missing. Lynn's Audio and Video, Cache Valley Specialists. Mountain Valley Heating and Air Conditioning. Give us a call. You'll be glad you did. Herm's Inn, last chance for great food. Discount Tire and Automotive, so much more than a tire store. Four Seasons Apartments and Townhomes is your home. Planet Fitness of Logan, no intimidation and only $10 a month. Aspen Dental, get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 25 years.